Greetings, this is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, trend update, Israeli delegation to Trump inauguration, and an update on U.S. embassy plans. And today is January 24, 2017. Scripture reference, Genesis 12, verse 3, and I will bless those who bless you. Now, Yehuda Glick headed an Israeli delegation to Washington, D.C. for the inauguration of President Donald Trump. And this is the same Yehuda Glick who is a member of the Israeli Knesset. It's the same Yehuda Glick who took multiple gunshots from an intended assassin, and he survived that attempt. And he's the same rabbi who used to head up the Temple Mount, or the Temple Institute in Jerusalem. And he believes Jews should be able to pray on the Temple Mount. And he stated a vision for three faiths: Islam, Christianity, and Judaism sharing the Temple Mount. And he thinks Jews should be allowed to go up on the Temple Mount and pray. And he's one of two lawmakers, two Jewish lawmakers who attended the inauguration along with West Bank settler leaders. And his quote is, "I hope to deliver to those people my message, which is that Jerusalem is the city of peace. It's an international city for all people, Jews and non-Jews, and it's a city of global peace that knows how to bring people together. I come carrying the name of Jerusalem for this cause, and I will reiterate it in all of my meetings." And that's from Yehuda Glick. And there's a attachment, a link to this from jpost.com, going to the Trump inauguration, carrying the name of Jerusalem. January 24, today, publicly, the Trump administration states the U.S. Embassy move from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem is in the early stages. And this is from the White House press secretary, Sean Spicer. "We're at the very early stages of that decision-making process." Now that said, actions are speaking louder than words, and it appears the Trump administration is moving forward with plans to move the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem. And according to Jerusalem City Councilman and Deputy Mayor Meir Turgeman, and I quote, "The architect who designs American embassies around the world has already arrived in Israel to examine the conditions in the field." And a couple of links provided as well from BreakingIsraelNews.com that contributed to that part of the story. Now, the U.S. Ambassador to Israel, David Friedman, is planning on living and working in Jerusalem. Now, traditionally, the U.S. Ambassador lives in Herzliya, which is north of Tel Aviv on the Mediterranean coast. Now, Friedman's plans are to arrive in Jerusalem in late February 2017 and begin working. He doesn't care if the U.S. Embassy is moved or not. He's going to work in Jerusalem. He considers Jerusalem the capital city of Israel. And that's from his IsraelNationalNews.com. There's a link provided for that as well. But the bottom line is, it's a good idea to be kind to God's chosen nation. Be gracious, hospitable, and friendly to Israel. And God will make America great again. So if you're interested in this topic, please feel free to check out paulthepoke.com. Keyword, peace plan, Trump inauguration, U.S. Embassy. Take care. Thanks for listening. Bye.